Hey guys, welcome back. I'm here at the Garrigan National Park, back on the trails, but this video is actually a bit of a special video again. It's a skills video. So one of the aspects of marauding that I like to improve on is cornering flat corners, so we don't have a berm to push into. For the last months I've been practicing it. I've been watching some videos and try to change my technique if it comes to cornering flat corners. It's getting a bit better, but I'm not as consistent. It's still a little bit of an awkward technique to master, but it's getting better. So today I'm going to practice that very skill and hopefully to get better at it and carry more speed through a flat corner. So this video is not so much a tutorial, it's really me practicing the technique. Obviously I will walk you through the approach and the technique behind the cornering, and slowly I want to increase the speed carrying through those corners and see if it works. So I'm here at the Baha'i area of the Garrigan National Park, and about a couple of hundred meters away from here there's a perfect flowy section with a few really nice flat corners to practice that very skill. So let's go over there and let's get into it. Someone's texting me. My wife. Let's answer that one quickly. Alright, done. So this trail is called the Parroties, and it's obvious, it's a very flowy trail, a lot of flat corners. And this trail always catches me out when I ride it. I always go slow through the corners, so for that reason I like to practice a better cornering technique. So what is it I'm doing wrong? So when I'm going through the corners, I would flatten the bike somewhat, as you normally and automatically will do, but I would keep my body aligned with the bike basically. So I would stay like this on the bike, which means that depending obviously on the trail, but the flatter the corner is, the more likely you are to drift out of the corner, to crash or whatever, but at least you can't do it with speed. If you would really increase the speed, it gets you in trouble. Because there is no downforce on the tires, there's nothing that pushes the tires and the side knobs into the ground. To change that, we have to change the technique, and there are two main things I do different now. And let's see if I can demonstrate it like this. I will flatten the bike obviously, I push the bike out while I keep my body vertical to the ground. Yeah, so basically it is a bit like this. I stay straight up while I'm pushing the bike into the bend. So the arm inside the bend is nearly straight, so you don't keep them bent but you straighten. That is how you move the bike, by doing this movement. Yeah. And while I'm pushing the bike, flatten the bike, I'm shifting my body weight to the opposite direction to keep that vertical alignment with the ground. And my whole body will actually point in the direction of the bend. So my knees, it's not just doing this and turning my head, but my whole body will slightly adjust and I move it in the direction of the bend, the trail. Alright, let's see if we can demonstrate that in a low speed, and then we increase the speed somewhat. And actually it works better when you increase the speed. It is a bit tricky if you don't have the right speed. So here we go. So entering the bend, flatten the bike. Alright, so I have been watching many other YouTube videos where they're explaining similar techniques. So with those instructions I started to change my riding style in the cornering, and it absolutely works. It really improved it. The only problem I have is to be consistent. I kind of have to remind myself to press the bike out and to stay upright, all those little things. So it's not yet dialed in. Alright, we do it again. Alright, do it again. You really have to trust the tires, you know, that they actually stay planted on the ground and in the track. And I'm holding back, so I want to do it a few more times to get that confidence, and actually not to brake check before the bend and actually just put it through. Definitely feel more planted on the trail, but it takes a bit of time to actually build up the confidence in that position, in that technique, to actually increase the speed through the corners. But I do feel I can go with higher speed and with more bike control. One thing I noticed as well though, my coordination for a left corner is better than going right. It feels natural for me now to do it left. It feels very awkward if I have to press to the opposite direction. Well guys, it's obviously I'm a long way off the corner like a pro, but I hope you enjoyed it. I love the journey to make small tweaks to my own riding, and yeah, hopefully you got something out of this video as well. Otherwise guys, I'll see you next time. Ciao.